One day I saw this Ask the Experts section in the magazine, solving all your problems, including getting your clothes clean. Now their advice was offered freely, and you can take it if you will. And all these so-called experts possess a certain kind of skill. Now me, I figure this word expert is an overused and overrated term. Whenever I hear it, I always shake my head and I can feel my body squirm. But these days it seems everyone is an expert in some shape or form, from fellas fighting fires to weathermen who predict a coming storm. Experts' advice isn't always correct, no matter how resolute they seem. After all, no one is right all the time. Think so is just a dream. Amateurs can achieve success, even when the obstacles seem massive, but they rarely skite and carry on. You'll find most are pretty passive. Cast your mind back to the Bible and the story of Noah and the ark, how he built this giant ship which caused the experts to remark. It was to be a livestock carrier, with pens above and below the deck. Experts had assembled and scorned, said it was destined to be a wreck. The animals were gathered and then were loaded 2 by 2. The line just stretched forever, 1,000 mile was the queue. And when at last the loading was finished and the rain began to fall for 40 days and 40 nights, this was no passing score. The ark floated on the flood until at last the waters did recede. Then the animals in 1s and 2s were released to go and breed. A giant ship built by an amateur that many said would not float. The chances of success had been extreme, in fact, almost remote. Now to the 20th century and the pride of the Cunard fleet. As a luxury ocean-going liner, the Titanic could not be beat. She was designed by the world's finest shipwrights. Experts, that's a fact. She had nearly everything, but there was one key thing she lacked. Lifeboat numbers were sacrificed to enhance the view from the deck. After all, there was no way this beauty could ever become a wreck. It was 1912 when she sailed from Southampton on her maiden trip. The passengers were awestruck at her luxury and her workmanship. But just off the coast of Newfoundland, in the dark, a giant iceberg loomed. With not enough lifeboats, 1,200 human lives were doomed. Experts designed the Titanic. Now she lies at the bottom of the seas. They thought she was unsinkable, but there were no guarantees. These experts are everywhere, even commentating the cricket on TV. Or they may be a failed footy coach who will give their advice for free. Experts, specialists, connoisseurs, past masters, call them what you like. Whatever the subject, there is a critic, an authority, someone to dislike. Next time you hear someone say he's an expert, as part of their remark, close your eyes and count to 10, and remember the Titanic and the ark. Now a spurt is just a drip under pressure, and X is a factor unknown. So is it any wonder that when I hear the word, it chills me to the bone?